Hey folks, good afternoon. So yesterday evening, I was kind of in deep thought about um, the world that we currently live in and find ourselves in. And I not that I didn't know this, but this 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 shit is heavy. These are these are really just heavy times right now. And as someone who is a consistent consumer of the world around me and politics and especially the political as it applies to Black folks, um, this these are really crazy times. This is hard. This is just hard, crazy shit. So, I wanted to jump on for a twofold reason. A, to say that this is these are not good times. But also to come at it from a different perspective. Um, you know, we have found out a couple of things this week as the week finds its way winding down, from two men being lynched in Lynchissippi, um, and the foul play around both of those cases, one on a college campus and the other of an unhomed person. Yes, still in 2025. Yeah, we're still lynching people. Yeah, the administration, we do know also that this administration is actively working to destroy the economy. Jerome Powell told us that yesterday. The when the Fed board came together and they reduced interest rates by 1/4%. He all but said, it is your current administration that is working actively to destroy this country. But yeah, y'all should know that, because a lot of us have been crying that from the hilltop since last September. Black unemployment tied to what the Fed did. Unemployment overall, but I'm going to speak to Black unemployment: 7.2% for men, 7.8% for women. It's all by design, and corporations are actively and willingly participating in that. Because hey, it is political retribution against the people who have always been at the top of the mountain, screaming down at the rest of the people. Don't do that. This is not going to be, you think it's just gonna affect and hurt me? It's not gonna be for your interest either, farmers. Yeah. um, but yeah, corporations are actively working in conjunction with this administration. It just goes to show you how much corporate money. They talk about, oh, we can't talk about politics at work. Why not? Everything is political. Everything is political. What they are doing in these corporations, laying off hundreds of thousands of people, laying off mass majorities of people of color, Black folks. It's all A, it's political, and B, it is so that they can be rested assured that they will meet their salary caps for the C-suite. Yeah, I'm talking about the C-suite. The C-suite and their board of directors. So anything the Führer wants, they'll give it to him, just in order to make sure we can keep our little piece of the pie. So yeah, they're working with this administration as well. And then of course the administration is crashing out over the Epstein files. Yeah, we are not We're not distracted by everything that's going on. Even though everything that's going on is hitting us left and right on the side of the head, and just back and forth, we're not distracted. Where are the Epstein files? Who's on them? Unredact all the names. Show everybody who's on the. Yeah, they're not going to do that because they don't want you to see all the white men on it. The flip side of what I just talked about here is it's a lot of stuff coming at us day in, day out. People are dealing with their own personal economies. People are dealing with their own personal issues and situations in life. And then you have your government that is actively working to destroy your life. To that, I say you have to find your places and your spaces. You have to find where you are going to disconnect from the outside world, and where you are going to find grace, where you're going to find gratitude, and where you can find replacement for everything that's coming at you. This is literally just a short step onto the social scene, just to say we have to find places to take care of ourselves. We cannot be ready for the fight if our batteries are consistently on zero. Gotta know what your fight is. Gotta know where your place is in that fight. Everybody is not gonna fight every single battle. You gotta know what your battle is. But at the same time, you have to know, I'm gonna disconnect from my battle right now. I'm gonna find a place to recharge my own self. And I will step back to the battle when the appropriate time finds itself and I am recharged enough to be able to do that. We only got two options here. Either you're going to stay and fight, or you're going to leave and find. There will be battles wherever you go, but you will leave and you will find peace and restoration wherever you find yourself placing your feet in your head. It's a lot. Every day I feel like this. I feel like this every single day. Knocking me over my head with something. My own life, and then everything else around me is consistently knocking me in my head. Gotta find your place to disconnect. And you gotta find your place to have gratitude. And you have to find a replacement for everything that is beating you up. Read the book. Watch the movie. Crochet the blanket. Do something. You got to take care of yourself. And on that, we'll see you on the flip side.